Hi again, this is Steve Houston. How you doing? Steve Houston for Joker Joker TV. Stay tuned. We got more content for you. Content. Hello, this is Industrial Strength, Joker Joker TV's showcase for industrial music and other related genres of music. I'm your guest host, Wolfman Jr., filling in for Steve Houston, who's probably gotten himself into who knows what kind of mess. Anyway, remember, we not only feature music from Athens and North Georgia, but from all corners of the world, from the present to the distant past. So if you create or used to create any of this sort of music in any capacity, please reach out to us. We love to showcase your work. On today's episode, we have Support Group. Support Group is the solo project of Industrial Strength's founder and host, Steve Houston. Steve, a mad scientist of the lowest order, is also the guitarist and lead screamer for the hard rock heavy metal band Unus Mundus. Support Group began ages ago, somewhere in the dank depths of the old Joe Campbell practice spaces in Athens, Georgia, USA. Steve Houston and some pals were making noise with old radios and scraps of garbage that they found nearby and decided to call it Support Group. Nothing much came of it, but for some reason, Steve decided to reuse the name a few years later when he made the first Support Group recording, now titled A Crack in the Firmament. It is available on Support Group's Bandcamp site, where you will find most of Support Group's publicly available recordings. Around that time, Steve had Support Group record a song called Let the Waters Drain Away at Elixir Studios in Athens with Van Roberson. Quite a few guest musicians worked with Steve on this song, including Kenny Agar, Bo Tompkins, Danny Fullerton, and others. This started Houston on his habit of sometimes collaborating with other artists for his Support Group compositions, if you can call them that. Let the Waters Drain Away festered in Houston's archives for years, until the late, great Coleman McCord made a video of it. You will see that video tonight. Throughout the years, Steve Houston has sporadically created, performed, and recorded music and noise under the Support Group umbrella, sometimes by himself and sometimes with collaborators. These collaborators include Adria Stembridge, Monty Green, Rob Fleur, Leslie Grove, Kerry Whitley, and others. Since Support Group consists of concepts that spring forth from the haze of Steve Houston's mad mind, there's no telling what'll come next. Through Support Group, Houston has explored found sounds, electronic glitches, numbers stations, conspiracy theories, game show theme songs, jazz, blues, dark ambience, rock and roll, science fiction, noir, shoegaze, rampant experimentalism, forbidden knowledge, and of course, industrial music. Jeez, what the heck? Anyway, again, many of these recordings can be found on the Support Group Bandcamp site, and currently, that's one of the only places you can find them, although there's some random detritus on YouTube or whatever. Currently, Houston plans on recording and releasing an album in 2025, along with some experimental videos and other recordings. The plan is to perform in public as well. Support Group material will also migrate to other platforms, probably randomly. The experiment continues. It continues. That nut just won't stop. Though he'll likely take a lot of random breaks to smell the roses or whatever he does. For this episode, we'll be watching and listening to 3 videos from support group, starting with Burn in Isolation, which was released during the pandemic and has been previously featured on JOKERJOKERtv. This will be followed by the aforementioned Let the Waters Drain Away. EFF, a collaboration with Dave Free, a comedian from Kansas City, will round out the evening's entertainment, kids. Enjoy!
If ever there was an occasion calling for unity, this is it.
here to block me in with your car. You don't need to know anything.
They're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting.
Don't you see it, man? It's Hollywood's way to infiltrate and make everybody into mindless fucking zombies. Think 3D technology. Pretty soon all they'll do is march you into a theater. Bright light will come up on the screen. You'll put on your radar head devices and imagine anything that isn't within your heart's desires. There'll be a little deprivation chamber that'll come around you. You won't mind because you paid $47 a fucking ticket and $87 for popcorn, which every third piece has a microchip implanted in it that captures your brain and sends waves to Hollywood until indefinitely you are in a cocoon for 3 hours and you are spraying free as a butterfly, but your body is Wilford Brimley, full of diabetes, and no matter, and you'll end up, fuck, and then you'll be drones. You'll be droned army of Wilford Brimley butterflies for the holy sacred suck of fuck. Every time you go to the theater, it'll be just like mental masturbation. The thing that you desire will come and suck you off through this chamber, and you can't get enough of it, but you will crave blood, the blood of the undead. You will unearth the corpses. It'll be Judgment Day times 12 plus 3 divided by what Sally got on the fucking train and how many goddamn apples she ate. It's all a fucking theory, man. From the day you were born, implanted in you, from the fucking Teletubbies all the way up to goddamn cigar and shit night at the fucking club with the boys. You are fucked from the day that they fucked and had you. The semen dripped out of your mama's ass was the luckiest. The ones that made it through the egg were the damned. Do you hear me? Hollywood is the answer. The key, the bleeding heart liberals are really on an agenda to fuel the machine in Area 51 that runs off of the heads of babies. They chop and lop the heads off of every third child in a fourth world country while you sit at home and watch the latest fucking spinoff of that cop drama lawyer show where the wives cheat and people are real and shit happens and people are in the headlines. That's why you're fucked. They dangle it on a string on the TMZ. What the fuck has Lindsay Lohan ever goddamn done? She's never done a goddamn thing. She was in a couple remakes, some videos on my street. She eats some munched in carpet and you are enthralled and enthused, and now she is in jail and you waller her fucking muck and she is nothing but an android. She's a distraction. She's a piece of fucking tinfoil that you look at while you get fucked slowly in the ass, and then you will become an army of butterfly Wilford Brimleys full of diabetes, fueling the machine that is being made in Area 51. Like Steven Spielberg brought you all together with heartfelt family films, of course, that are appreciative of soldiers and outside aliens and things, and you go and you buy this shit, but I buy it and I can't get over it, and I love instant pudding, and I love things that I put in the microwave and instantly are there for me. It's all about me. It's a fucking fashion show for me. I am a fashion plate. I am a fashion parade. I am the king and queen of my desires. I am the head, the ibit, the all, the nothing, the shit. I am the shit and shit at the same time. When you polish a turd, nonetheless, it is a polished turd. It is still a fucking turd, but now it's a shiny fucking turd. Just like Lindsay Lohan's poop that'll be siphoned out by some paparazzi and then sold on eBay to 47 different people, and it'll be chopped up like pieces of the cross sold in Bethlehem on some fucking touristy vacation. Then I gotta come to your house at your fucking dinner party, and I gotta hear about this shit. And I gotta sit there and I smile, and all deals in this world, wars, bullshit, from the fucking time existed, were done by passive-aggressive smiles and nods just to get out of fucking dinner parties. Well, later, you talk shit and stab them in the back and fuck them in the ass, and that is what the this, folks. I don't give a fuck how good you do and the charity work you do. It'll be shit on. It'll be shit on by a fucking army of Wilbert Brimleys dressed like butterflies. You are dicked and fucking doomed. That is the whole deal. Smile, nod, look happy. Hey, fuck them in the ass the minute you leave the door. The minute they fucking turn and lock the door and go to the interweb to fuck you, you fucked in. You fucked them hard. Like a big, hard dick. Proverbial, of course, with a vagina that sucks them in like an eternal nightmare, like a vacuum cleaner for China, just sucking in everything in its core. A fucking vacuum, just like most of the Midwest that lives in a fucking tunnel. And swear to fucking God, you ain't got no problems. You can't choose a fucking shirt in the morning. Boo fucking who, man? Shit's going down, really, around you. Do you see it? You drive to work. You're fucking most of your life, half your life, doing Study USA Today. Give you a fucking pie chart with goddamn percentages. How many fucks spend most of their fucking time in rush hour traffic, back and forth, the waste of goddamn time. The songs on the radio. How many times can you hear Tom Sawyer? That's what my friend Dale Hilton said. That motherfucker knows it, man. He's down in the dirt. He's down in the trenches down with us. And I tell you what, we're all fucked. We're all fucked from the beginning. 435 is fucked. I-70 is fucked. 40. Take all roads out of town. All roads lead to Ausfahrt. Asphalt. Get it? It's a German word. Germans were strict. You can put any Nazi connotation you want there. It's funny. It's not funny. It's funny. It's not funny. Schindler's List. And the fucking parodies thereof. What are you talking about? You're babbling like a dick. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I want to punch you. I'm mean and I hate you. And I wish I could get away from you. But I can't because I'll be afraid that you will follow paranoid schizophrenic fantasies at the Dollar General.
Thank you for tuning in to Industrial Strength. I'm Wolfman Jr., in for Steve Houston. Whether you grind on the wheel or have stepped off of it, take care of yourself and take care of each other and have a spooky time in October. Anyway, we'll see you again in a month on Joker Joker TV for another episode of Industrial Strength. Oh!